Hey everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today we are making something super special. I got Paul with me because we are going to need his help with the grill. So let's get started and I'll show you what we're doing. We just finished our live like a couple hours ago and we kind of hinted at what we're making today, and that we're going to be using the Traeger. So Paul and I have been seeing these recipes floating around where people are making smoked queso dip, you guys. So we're going to be making that because we're heading over to the Phillips House. So we want to take something extra yummy, and we haven't made this before. So Paul is back here and he's already starting to cut up one of the large blocks of Velveeta cheese.
2 pounds.
I know.
2 pounds.
So yummy. But it's actually melts so good for a queso dip. It's 2 pounds, you said?
It's a 2 pound block.
Perfect. And so what I'm going to do right now is brown up some ground beef. Our Ezra is being super funny right now. He let me show you first. So Paul has cut up the Velveeta in this little foil pan, because you're probably not going to want to use one of your pans because they'll probably get blackened, but if you want to scrub that out, by all means use a pan. But we took out that little paper and it had like a little like stickiness. Wait. He's being silly. Okay, so that's just the adhesive for the paper that would be in the foil pan. So I am now just going to just cook that up. Okay, so right now, Paul is now cutting up an onion. You want to do a whole onion?
Yeah, it's good.
He loves onions and bell peppers. So I'm having him use a chopper so it can get really small. So we're gonna do that, and as soon as
What it is? It's a chopper.
It's a chopper.
Oh.
It's a 22. So as soon as this meat is done, I'm gonna just put that into the pan. And then we're just going to put the onions right in so I can get them a little caramelized before, just to kind of tiny soften them up, just so it has like a cooked look to them. And then we're going to put in some bell peppers. So I'm all done with this meat and I'm going to put it in this pan. So now the pan will be ready for the onions. And I also have some brownies to take to Tina's house. Let me show you. I have a homemade brownie recipe. These are just a couple of the edge pieces. So we're going to take that over to their house with the queso dip. But if you're interested in this recipe, I have made a video on this. Maybe I'll try to link it below, or I'll link the recipe below. So either or, I want you guys to have the recipe. But it's so good. And I even added chocolate chips. So it's extra special. Okay, so Paul's trying to be very strategic on how everything is going into the pan. Okay.
Oopsie.
And then so to this, you would just add a packet of taco seasoning, but I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of my homemade taco seasoning mix, which is super easy to do. I could probably link that video or recipe below as well. So lots of homemade stuff going on here, which is so good. So let me add a couple of tablespoons to that. So right now, Paul is chopping up a red and a green bell pepper. So I'll just kind of heat that up a little bit. And I'm gonna add also a Rotel. These have like the mild chilies in it. So I'm gonna add a can of this into there as well. So you can see we're building this gorgeous queso dip. Okay, so this is nearly done. And then we're just gonna get that into the build, so to say. Paul's almost done with the bell peppers, the green one. And then we're going to start chopping up, or he's gonna start chopping up a jalapeno while I cook the bells. So good. All right, you guys, so Paul's over here at the burners, and I am now going to add some more cheese to the queso dip. So I'm just gonna add like a big handful. of cheddar and Monterey Jack to this pan. We're not skimping out on the cheese.
It's like queso.
I'm a huge fan of medium cheddar and Monterey Jack cheeses. I use them all the time. Plus, it's always good to have cream cheese in your drawer because I always use that as well, normally in desserts. All right, so next I'm going to add a brick of cream cheese. More cheese, you guys. Paul's got those all done, those peppers, and there's some jalapeno in there. And so we're just going to add that into that. You guys, I put already that cream cheese in there. I need to still get the Monterey. Do I have, oh yeah, I have Monterey Jack in there. I think that's it, huh?
I think so.
Looks so good. So the way that this works is we'll cover this up with foil and cook it on the Traeger for an hour to hour and a half.
We leave it open.
Do we leave it open?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it open for over an hour, and we're gonna check on it, get it all nice and incorporated. I can't wait. You can see that the taco seasoning is here, and the Rotel's here. So after about an hour or so, I guess we'll see if we need to put another can of Rotel, because in some of the recipes they suggest putting 2 cans. So we're just gonna kind of keep that open. We'll see. But you guys, really, you can build this any way you want. Just make sure you use the large can or the large brick of Velveeta cheese, and then add some more cheeses, make it better. All right, it's time to rock and roll. A little smoke. So this will have smoke in it.
A little bit of smoke flavor.
A little smoky flavor. All right, so hour-ish, hour and a half. Sounds good. So we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like. We're about 45 minutes in. So let's look. Okay, looks like everything's really softened. So I'm gonna go get a spoon and we'll start stirring it. Ooh, wow. So if it is a little too thick, we can add milk to it, you said?
Yeah, a little milk will soften it up, or thin it out, I mean.
Thin it out, okay. Oh. All right, so we're adding another tablespoon of taco seasoning, just to kind of give it a little bit more like a bite to the taste. And then Paul's going to add a tiny little bit of milk just to thin it out. Awesome. But it's looking so good. Oh my goodness. I feel like we should be playing like romantic music or something.
That's for later.
So we just brought it in, you guys. He's just gonna give it a final stir. And then we have this like kind of spicy salsa. It's like a fresca that we're just going to kind of garnish on top. And then we're gonna have a taste. Look at that. Do you want to put the...
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. So now it's time for a taste. Here's yours.
That's bueno queso.
Mmm. Oh, I think everybody's gonna like this one, huh?
I hope so.
This dip is so good, you guys. We're just gonna cover it up and just take it. We're going right now, but it's got a little bit of a smoke to it, huh?
It does. The wood pellet smoker. I think you could even do it on a charcoal grill, and it'd be really good.
Okay.
Because the charcoal flavor is good.
Yes. So let me know what you think about this this queso dip. It's called like a barbecue queso dip or something like that.
Smoked queso dip.
Oh yeah, smoked queso. Yes. So thanks so much for stopping by the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. And isn't it nice to have Paul in the grilling videos again? Woohoo! So have a wonderful day, rollers, and stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.